Hello all, welcome to the Art of Mindful Living. Hi Teju.
Hi, and welcome to the Art of Mindful Living.
So we are discussing couplet 6 of the first chapter. Here it goes. Porivaayil aindhavithaan, poitheer ozhukka nerinindraar, needu vazhvaar. For those who stand in his path of truthfulness and sincerity, who has eliminated the five senses, shall prosper long above all the worlds.
For those who stand in his path of sincerity and truthfulness, who has eliminated all the five senses, shall prosper long above all the worlds.
Yeah, Teju, in this couplet, Thirukural talks about the five senses. What are the five senses, Teju?
Sight, smell, taste, sound, and touch.
Yeah, these are the five senses, and the organs through which we experience our senses are called sensory organs. Let me know something. What do you think happens to us when we enjoy the experiences through our senses?
Well, we become happy and excited, and we feel really good about it, and we just want to enjoy more and more of that feeling.
Yeah, you just keep creating the desire to enjoy that experience more and more, right? So, who do you think is behind all these desires?
I'm pretty sure it's the mind, actually. Well, say for instance, we're watching our favorite Netflix series, and we know we need to stop after a particular amount of time, but we keep going because we have this desire in our mind that we need to complete this episode. We need to complete this episode, and our mind keeps telling us that.
Yeah.
It's the same with food. So say I'm eating ice cream, and even after my hunger is gone, I still have the desire in me to keep eating because my mind says this is really delicious. I really love this food, so I keep eating.
Yeah, Teju, as you said, in these both instances, when we watch something that we really like, we just keep going without realizing that it's been a long time and we need to stop now. And what do you think happens? We create eyesight issues, right? And when we eat too much, we lose balance and we create many issues like indigestion, vomiting, and all that. Because the body has the ability to digest only a certain amount of food, beyond which it starts reacting. Yeah? Another example I would say here is something that we experience in our everyday lives very often. We just make a list of things for a grocery shopping, and we just go to the supermarket and pick up all the stuffs, put it in the trolley, and walk towards the checkout counter. And when we are just waiting there to bill our things, we just see an array of many small things placed in display. Yeah. What are those things, Teju?
Like Mars bars, chocolates, bubble gums, chewing gums, and lots of
Lollies.
lollipops, and those are called impulse products.
Yeah, as you said, they are called impulse products. These products trigger the temptation in us. They just create a sudden urge in us for us to go buy them. We just don't think about it twice, and we just go pick up them and put it in the trolley. They're neither healthy nor do we really need them, but we just go buy them for the joy of buying, or we just buy them hoping that we will be able to use them one day or eat them one day. Yeah, it's okay to buy things once in a while like that, but when this happens on an everyday basis, this becomes a habit, and habit practiced over a period of time becomes an
addiction.
Yes, Teju, it becomes an addiction.
But how do we control our senses, Amma?
In this couplet, Teju, Thirukural doesn't use the word control, because he says we can neither suppress nor control or destroy our desires. These senses are gifted to us to enjoy the higher experiences of our life. He says we need to streamline our desires and organize our mind. Yeah? Give the mind the perfect knowledge to make the right choices in our life. Use the senses, treat them well, but don't overindulge and lose the balance.
But how do we do that? How do we streamline our desires and organize our mind?
Everything comes with practice, Teju. Say, for example, you want a device. So you sit and analyze that. Analyze your desire. Why do you want the device? Is it your need or your want? If you want it, why do you really want it? Because others have it, or you want it for your own pleasure? You need it because is it a basic necessity, or you have similar things that serve the same purpose? So when you sit and analyze things like that, it boils down to an answer and go according to that. Another example would be, say, a malnourished baby is taken to the doctor, and the doctor says the mother to feed the baby nutritious food. That is the treatment for the baby, right? So when we start giving higher taste to our mind, that is a nutritious thought to the mind. Yeah. For your age, you can set a goal, break that into segments, approach it step by step, build on the skill sets, associate with like-minded people, get the guidance and advice from them. So when the mind starts getting gratified on higher purposes of life like this, it will stop getting distracted on temporary pleasures of life. Do you get that, Teju?
Yeah.
I would also like to say, we need to frame the terms and use them carefully and consciously. Yeah. Say, for example, if a person comes and tells us, I am an alcoholic, how do we feel? Do we recognize him as a positive and respectable person?
No, in fact, we recognize him as the opposite. We think negative about him.
Yeah, he is the person who needs help and treatment to come out of it, right? But when we say shopaholic, a term framed by using two words, shop and alcoholic. So a person who is really addicted to shopping is called shopaholic. We identify that as a very fashionable, fancy word. Yeah, because people use it like very often. Another word would be binge watching. Binge watching is something you just sit on a couch and watch your favorite episodes or whatever content available on the TV or social media just for hours together without any break. Do you think that is a positive thing to do?
No, it's a negative thing to do, but it's actually recognized as the opposite. It's recognized as a positive thing to do.
Yeah. We need to frame terms responsibly and use them really carefully and consciously. Yeah, Teju. So on that note, we would like to sign off, and thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.
Stay tuned for our next episode, and until then, goodbye.